I can remember the first time I laid eyes on a guitar. As children, we called it the music room. It was at my uncle's house at a family gathering. We were always told as kids never to go in this room, but I was just too curious. There was a bass guitar, a killer drum set, posters of Jimi Hendrix, Led Zeppelin, everything you could imagine. But for some reason, only one thing in the whole room seemed to honestly be speaking to me, to my heart and soul. From that moment on, music was my life. I loved everything about music. I even started writing my own songs. My first song was called "She Looks Beyond the Hills." I know, it sounds pretentious. Okay, so it's pretty rudimentary, but it was something. I'd be the first to admit that my Spanish is not up to par, but here, I'll give it a shot. Me llamo Sophia Rodriguez, vivo con mi madre y mi abuela. Mi padre se murió cuando yo tenía 8 años. Screw it, back to English. This is our home, a cozy house in the suburbs, complete with a 2-car garage and a white picket fence. Yeah, I guess we're pretty Americanized. My mother loves her job more than anything. It's funny how some of my most vivid memories of her will be the sound of her rushing footsteps on the hardwood floor.
Adios, Maria.
Or the sound of her voice yelling up the stairs telling me to get ready for school.
You have to get to school, and you're going to make me late for work. Hey, girl.
Or the sound of her fingers clicking on the computer keyboard.
Buck & Brothers Home Realty, this is Tanya speaking. Yes, you're calling to confirm.
And then there was my grandmother, who you could usually find knitting on her big red couch. She'd do that every day until she passed away. Dad was a pretty cool guy. There are still those days where I feel compelled to sneak back up into his old office, no matter how painful the memories are. Everything is in its right place. It's as if things never changed. As if he were still here.
Daddy, look what we're doing. We're riding a bicycle. No more tricycle. She's doing so good. Maybe we can get some bread.
And this here is my real family. That's Tiffany, our lead singer. She sings from the heart. Perhaps more than I'd like, to be honest. That's Copper playing bass. And over there, that's Leo behind the drum set. Those were the days. Who knew? Destination 1, New York City.
Okay, so
That's
you guys,
the dream,
essays
anyway.
are looking really, really good. But now it's time to spice things up a little bit. So we're
It's
gonna add
pretty
some
embarrassing being a
colors to our
third-generation
stories, okay?
Latina, mainly
got
because of the
words like
inability to
negro,
actually speak my
black,
native language.
Rojo, red. So instead of writing, I have an apple, you can write Tengo manzana rojo. I have a red apple. Rosada, pink. Verde, green. Tengo un coche amarillo. I have a yellow car. Azul, blue. Blanco, white. Golden, gris, gray, maroon, brown. So, does anyone want to give it a shot?
Hell,
Make
even
some
the
sense
white
of
girl
Susie.
that sits in the
Yeah,
front row
yes.
can speak it better than I can.
Susie.
Juan tiene un carro verde. Juan guía su carro verde a la playa. Juan tuvo una fiesta un día antes de ayer.
Very good. All right. See, that was easy. So, does anyone else want to try? Sophia? Sophia?
That's not to say I don't understand it well. Whenever my mother or grandmother give me advice, I listen carefully. I really do. But not all advice needs to be taken.
So your grandmother tells me that you have some new friends.
Oh yeah, just a few musicians I met at school. They're actually really good. And I'm playing the guitar.
Muy bien, mija.
We've been jamming out for a while, just getting ready for Battle of the Bands. It's pretty fun. I think we're getting really good.
Se parece mucho a Selena. ¿Sabes quién es?
I think that's a little before my time, Abuela.
So what's all this I keep hearing about Battle of the Bands?
It's like a concert, sort of, but competitive, in a good way.
Well, that's great. But I hope this isn't going to interfere with your studies. This is your senior year, and I hope that you're going to be picking out colleges soon.
Yeah.
Well, have you chosen any from the several dozen that we looked at a couple weeks ago?
Not really.
And why not?
I don't know.
You don't know? Listen, you can't let this hobby of yours distract you from what really matters, Sophia.
Well, I was thinking,
You were thinking what?
what if I just concentrate on my music? I mean, this is what I'm good at.
And what kind of a living are you going to make with music? What kind of money is in that, Sophia? Really?
There are plenty of things I could do. I don't necessarily need to be in a band or to play an instrument. Like, I could be a studio musician.
You could also become our meat slicer at the deli counter at the grocery store. Is that what you really want for your life? Is that what you want for yourself?
Or maybe you could just do it for fun. I think people should always follow their passion. Todavía es joven.
Are you supporting this? Are you encouraging this behavior? Oh my God. You've got to start being more realistic and wake up, Sophia. Stop concentrating on all this nonsense.
Well, it's not fucking nonsense, it's my life.
And you are not going to be cursing in my house, young lady. You are not going to behave this way. Don't you see, Sophia, what's happening? First you disrespect your family, and then you're going to be running off with these wild people that are using drugs and God knows whatever else.
Mom!
Wake up, Sophia. Not every girl who picks up a guitar is going to see those dreams come true. You have to be more realistic. Now let's just stop all this nonsense about music until you talk to me and we figure out where you're going to get your education.
I can't say I really blame my mother. She's done well for herself and our family. And she just wants what's best for me. But I just can't see myself doing what she's doing.
So we did a walkthrough
I can't
with
see
some of our
myself in that
clients
position.
yesterday, and they brought an inspector just to make sure that the house was in order.
Unfortunately, there were some damages found to the property, which is something we're going to have to renegotiate with the clients.
But they're still interested in the house. They love the area, they're thinking about making the backyard into a garden, and they're really excited to be homeowners.
When are you going to learn? The key to life is education. Get into a good college, get your degree, be an independent woman.
Yeah, I can be so independent that I go to college like everyone else my age, rack up the same mountain of debt, and all for a piece of paper confirming some useless knowledge I could have found on the internet anyway. Right.
You've got it all wrong, baby. Sometimes I just wish you'd listen to what I'm saying.
Sometimes I wish what you were saying made any sense at all. My job is no good. It sucks being Latina and working here. It's as if everyone watching me just expects me to stay here forever. Like a permanent fixture. I have to find a way to escape this. But of course, back then I was still in high school. I was sure I'd have plenty of time to find love, or at least meet a guy that I actually cared about, or maybe a few friends for once. To be completely frank, there's only one thing I actually care about. I remember feeling it would all have to end eventually. It couldn't last forever, could it? I love my home. I really do. This place has really done a lot for me. All of my most cherished memories were made right here. But I can't stay here. I just can't.
Hurry up, slut! New York is like 1,000 miles away. Let's go!
Here goes nothing.
Hey! Earth to Major Snow! Let's roll out!
Pick up.
Hey, Sophia. Ready?
Y'all better be ready, because we're doing this. Y'all in the Thunderdome now, skanks!
Oh my god, Tiff, would you please shut the hell up?
Hey, Leo, how about some real music, huh?
Another string broken, another day gone by. And am I just a songbird, still not ready to fly? What happened to my wings? Where did they go? Another wrong word spoken. Can anyone hear me? Are our words so forgotten? Who am I supposed to be? What happened to my wings? Where did they go? When can I learn to fly again? For the first time in real life, I feel like things are gonna be all right. another pathway to follow. These traditions are prisons, or at least they seem to be to me. So what happened to my wings?